Too slow. Huh. The wind rises. Search for it. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Too slow. Behold! Quit following me. Too slow. Relax. The wind rises upon the gale.
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected. Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all. And Master Child, he is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I... Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. Father told me that even though
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later. It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed.
Collecting.
Now, let me and if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a whole traveler. What say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at... Oh, and there's just one last thing. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas.
What do you want us to do?
Well, I won't... Listen carefully. You've mentioned investigate but also there's no need to take risks. Don't. My apologies.
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right, then we'll...
Let's go our separate ways for now.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Right. I feel like
It's not impossible.
Oh. It's a bit hard to understand them from here. Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison?
Let me take a look. Please, lie. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
You can do it, traveler!
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger.
Oh,
I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath. Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press you? And here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem. What about here? Oh, I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a
so that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
Congratulations. The health risk is in Miss Levine. I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient.
Very well.
And she hopped away.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
His stomach ache's really bad. He was stumbling about the whole way here, so...
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's...
But it also looks like she's the only...
Well...
What do you mean that's true? That, though they may have committed crime...
Yeah, you're right. But did you have...
That's correct. Sorry.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups. You could say she fancies...
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurrier. Don't...
Hey, don't start arguing now! Please, keep it civil at least. Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released.
Release. It's way too...
please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this.
He just slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... well,
You really can't.
I mean, can you blame me? Look, I'll accompany you two for a while. No.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sijuin.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be two. Miss Lorvine.
I remember. You said...
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from...
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better.
See ya!
I'm going to fill out your medical record now.
Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the traveler rest? Paimon...
So his... All right then.
Is there anything we should know?
No, his base...
Got it. Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some... We've been to lots of places together. He may look a bit under the weather.
So you're the best of companions. You're awake.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we...
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world.
Thank you, Miss Sijuin!
Behold! The wind rises. Quit following me.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death! No, but you kept mumbling. Paimon talked with Sijuin the entire time. Whoa! You really are super thorough! All those tiny... Today's the day! Let's go meet up with Linny! Oh!
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, No, we just worked our shifts
That's good. We've taken a look at this.
Wait, why is she getting involved?
You already went above and beyond infiltrating a guarded Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Perhaps that you've mentioned before that you've...
Well, everyone can...
Since I see you as friend, glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her. Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Behold!
Lynette should be here right now. Huh. Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Too slow.
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well. The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for... Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
The wind rises.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly which means either...
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotion. These sure are some interesting books. She even has books on...
Seems quite...
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
This is...
Is that all? The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have... Is she already...
Writhely. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals for...
Yes. That is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though. I'd like to know that too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic, just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means... The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds, could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to come. Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this. I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
He's rushed out the door! After him!
Right. I feel like we still have some room to...
It's not impossible, but it'll require...
Is that so?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found them. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also... Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Being able to read human expressions is quite the...
Lenny! Wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him. He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Wriothesley's office.
Come out and face me, Wriothesley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you...
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small... You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited... As for Fremine, No, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is...
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside.
Fremine's a star diver, so he
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've
So, you've been keeping...
Some of my folks just happened. I was willing to play dumb and turn. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as you need do but one thing to guarantee their safety.
You want to see Father?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty. I've heard that the bonds between the members of...
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Merip?
Oh, I see.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father?
You people really are difficult to get along with. Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here.
Lenny!
Instead of asking why I gave you a warning by cutting off. Mr. Fremine left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for...
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
Six, 5...
Wait,
2. Time's up.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler! If you can't talk to Lenny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping, but that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws. Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1.
We often see Miss Sijwin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of... Fanta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo... The research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, according to Collins, the Pancration tournament only... I've been told that the infirmary is always empty. Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged... We often see Miss Sijween observe... The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he does... According to Collins, the research notes said that the... Fanta's internal reports... We often see Miss... The Fanta promoter has been... The research notes said that the
So that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days. At first we thought this. She often visits the production zone out of her sense of Sijween has unfortunately the recipients of her loving. Are we on the...
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijween's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now there are also some hidden...
According to Collins, the We often see Miss Sijween. I've been told that the infirmary is always... Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a... The Fanta promoter has been struggling. The research notes said that the Melusine... I've been told that the infirmary is... Fanta's internal report suggests that there's... We often see Miss Sijween observing the prison. According to Collins, I've been told that the infirmary... We often see Miss... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only... We often see Miss Sijween observing the prisoners at work near the production. The Fanta promoter has been... Fanta's internal reports...
Paimon gets this rule too now. So they're really what that hidden rule of the Pancration ring is about how people get scared when they but really it's a blood the company they came to the Duke knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress knew that only total idiots who didn't and so
I acknowledge the... Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought is, you'll pay for this! Ah!
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigewinne. That was a
It was nothing, Your Grace.
Sigewinne?
Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually
Sigewinne.
not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and that when Monsieur Nervillette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take...
But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
But I really am just doing what must... His Grace knows it too!
My dear Sigewinne, whatever.
Well, it's nearly time.
What are you talking about?
Take me if you want.
How touching.
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigewinne, I leave.
You... What are you...
I believe I hear...
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Cloran.
Fremine... Fremine...
What's going on? What is Cloran doing here?
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What did you...
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough...
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back.
Where is she?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquil...
What's that look on your face? I thought I...
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial... I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my...
It would probably work.
It's a bet. Want some tea?
Not particularly.
Fine, I'd like to...
Might as well then.
Linny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't...
Are you sure?
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but... that's probably just the residual effect.
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon. Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now...
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette?
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
They probably went to get some tea.
Squall and Fury. Quit following me. The wind rises. Huh. 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 Too slow. Huh. Behold! Quit following me. The wind rises. Huh. Huh. To Squall and Fury.
He's awake! Fremine, how do you feel?
Lynette.
We're all here.
Where am I?
The infirmary, at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr.
How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long. The sea! There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now. I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned. Where could Master Child be? This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well. The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. There are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on? No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it. I can't die here. This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still. I have to push on.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you...
That's right.
Miss Clarand!
Miss Clarand, you
You're still too weak for Minette. Miss Lynette is right.
a guest. Then I...
You should ask His Grace about...
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on.
No, please go on without...
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is...
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are...
Thank you.
I'm also really sorry, Lenny. I should have been more careful.
Don't say that. It was all my fault. I was the one who should have been more careful. You two were nearly...
If I was stronger, maybe...
No, how can you say...
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Lenny, we understand.
Yeah.
The wind rises.
Excuse me!
I take it Mr. Fremonet's condition has stabilized?
Of course! I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Sejuane?
I wanted to check up on Miss Clarand. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right.
Well, want to
Of course. But where should I be? No.
You managed to.
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals. Initially, I thought their goal. Linny suggested that I had deliberate. Of course, it's inevitable. I'm also quite curious.
So you were hoping.
You make it sound like the Forbidden Zone is all.
Are the rumors true?
Why would you put it like that?
Oh, right.
Me, of course. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered.
And saving
You can think of it like that, yes. That's not something you should be. All I need to prove to you.
But we've.
You make it compelling.
Yeah, Paimon.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant, follow me.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what. Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or. Whoa! So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, what a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell?
Well,
Propagate!
so there's a switch up.
Stand back.
Whoa! They all just went up one by one!
Go on, have a look.